debaters. Fucking messy debaters. They're the debaters and haters. They're asking what they want. They're the debaters and the debaters. The fucking messy debaters. They're the debaters and haters.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know them, you love them, you can't live without them. It's the Master Debaters Podcast.
Hello and welcome to Master Debaters. I don't do this anymore, so sure.
And you got the name wrong. It was the. Start again. Someone bring it in.
You do, mate. Go on.
Just call it the.
Hello and welcome to the
Band. Go on, Sean, do it.
Hello and welcome back to the Master Debaters Podcast. I'm Sean.
I am Toffa.
I'm Big Mike.
Oh, Big Mike's good.
And we're back.
Big Mike's on the now, mate. I might be just a little bit drunk. I'm just going to get drunk. Mate,
Do, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you, mate. It's gone to my head a bit. It's good whiskey, that is.
Yeah, it is.
I feel warm inside.
Sean hasn't had any.
I'm not drinking.
Sean's a bitch.
This is what I wanted to do. I want to do this. I want to get together with no plans and just get hammered and just talk about stuff and see what happens.
Don't make me drive there first.
But just get Ubers. Yeah.
Maybe on a night that I haven't got the kids as well.
Yeah, that would be the responsible
Kids
thing
are
to do.
upstairs. Kids are upstairs. I've only had one.
His own kids, not somebody else's, because that's weird.
Both.
Yeah. Both what?
What?
So,
Yeah, so I don't really know. This is an odd sort of episode because we haven't got any plans.
No, we've not planned anything. We never plan anything much anyway, but
We have an idea.
We have a framework of what we're going to work on, whereas tonight we're just like, nothing.
what we are going to do is a read between the lines.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's that.
Okay,
that
that's
came
all.
up
I'll
in
do
the-
that as a read between the lines.
That came up in the
Toph's
last
got a
15
brand
Is
minutes.
it coming
segment.
together? It's all coming together.
Yeah.
It's all coming together. I'm drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, this is... I'm baffled. I really don't know what to talk about.
Okay.
So somebody else needs to say something interesting. Because I'm just going to have to cut me out.
Say something interesting.
Something interesting.
Masturbates at the finest.
Yeah, no, man. We're
The Master Debaters.
Spicy.
The. Or something else, because we might change the name.
Yeah, we might change the name. That's still.
I don't know.
Toffa's got an idea. He's going to put it out to you soon.
Toffa hasn't got any ideas, to be honest with you.
We have a couple of things, and we have a couple of names. The Nothing Special podcast.
You had one, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
You had one idea, didn't you? You had one idea, didn't you?
mate.
Did you have that one idea?
What was the one you came up with for the show?
Did you have that one idea, Toff?
I didn't.
Didn't you have that one idea, mate?
Let's just turn Michael all the way down. So short. We went to London.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
I'll turn it back up.
And we talked about doing nice podcasts.
We did. It is an actual dilemma that we're in at the moment, and I don't really know what to do.
So basically, we explained it on the Patreon, didn't we? And
The radio
and the
show.
radio show we did on the way down. The problem we've got
Turned
is
out wonderful, actually, Sean, after I added the songs.
awesome.
Turned out wonderful. Like you wouldn't even know we didn't play the songs live.
Oh, well, we did. Obviously, we did.
We
That's
referenced it lots. But
we
it's-
did,
it's
yeah,
fine.
cool.
Dickhead.
Yeah, we've had an opportunity presented to us from the Love of Horror people about going to some of their cons and doing some of the stuff with them, which is great. But unfortunately, because of the name and they're kind of PG family friendly
Which I don't understand because they do
for a
horror
horror con. But okay, it's fair
horror
enough. You know, they can't officially acknowledge us or share anything from us while we're called the Master Debaters because of its double entendre. Even though technically it's not actually wrong at all. It's the Master Debaters.
There's actually nothing wrong with
There's no
it.
swearing in it whatsoever.
Genuinely nothing wrong with it.
So
I'm against changing it, but
The more I think
I've
about
been
it,
away for a bit, so it's not really my podcast.
the more I think about it,
is, mate. It's all
the
yours.
more I think, fuck them. Why would we change the name? But I want to go.
like we said, maybe it'd be nice just to do it for one, temporarily, and just see how we get on, and then
Fuck 'em.
This is the good and the bad, eh? It's the good and the bad.
two little angels.
Burn
We swap round, I need to be there.
Have another whiskey, Toff. Don't worry about it.
And I think it's off. You've had enough now. You've got to drive
I've had
home.
enough,
You've got
yeah.
kids, other people on the road.
You can have
No,
two.
no, no.
You can have two. You can have two.
You can have two.
That's points, mate. That's not fucking 40%.
Well, I ain't gonna have a pint of whiskey, am I?
I'll say it's 40%.
Mate, allegedly, if you squirt lemon juice up your nose, you can drink a pint of whiskey, and you'll be worried that much about your nose that you won't taste the harshness of the whiskey.
Okay.
True.
Do
Try
it?
it now. Do it live.
Do it? You won't.
I'm
will you?
gonna let
Yeah.
you juice. I will.
The spirits change system a lot longer, and if when you pulled all the way out, mate, and some of the police officer says to you, when was the last time you had a drink? Say literally 30 seconds ago, officer.
Yeah. So
Because they have to wait so long for the if you have a drink like literally 30 seconds before your breath flies, you're sharp as a foul, so they have to wait a minimum amount of time.
Just
How long
drink
do they have to
while
wait?
he's
I don't
talking to you.
yeah, we can do, baby.
Keep an emergency can.
When was the last time you had a drink, mate? Well, actually, officer.
Hey, bitch.
Pull
Just
over.
now. No, it's a job of thank you for noticing. Fuck off, lads.
Someone's mint. I can't at the minute because I'm feeling.
Just go, man.
Buzz, mate.
Buzz.
You might be mixing with the painkiller, so I might just pass out.
You'll work tomorrow.
Not
Got the van at home.
Nah.
Take we got an Uber home, got the van, and then just come and got the car later.
I'll walk out. It's fine.
Yeah, I would take a drunk driver. Officer.
What names? We come up with some names, didn't we? We had some like thingy names, some preliminary names we liked
The name
for the one-off.
we've had issues with the name before. Like
It was a few Game of Thrones people that said they couldn't talk to us because of their
yeah,
name,
but fuck them because they were Arsenal.
Time to fuck off.
But there's
Especially What's Her Face, Greyjoy.
Gemma Wheeler, cunt. But there's been actual issues with our name before where it's prevented us from doing things because I sort of see because when you see something called the Master Debaters, you assume that it's about
What's wrong
something.
for you, mate?
Well, it doesn't matter, but people still do assume, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you think when I say mechanic, mate? What do you think about?
I think cars.
Cars.
Yeah, but who's serving you at the who's fixing your car?
A
Sure.
qualified mechanic.
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know.
Steve.
Yeah, there you go.
Or Wolfie.
Something plain.
Everybody's still a Wolfster.
Wolfster.
Wolfster. Yeah, he's known as like, he's got his nickname, hasn't he? What they call him? Smithy.
We all still assume it's one of them. Yeah, people just assume it's about something else, and they go, and it's not.
Yeah, we've had people say to us it's a podcast about sex and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's like a sex podcast.
We do talk
far from it.
We have done, and we still do. We do get quite candid, but the actual the show will never actually change because there isn't. I don't know. The show is us, isn't it?
That's just us, yeah.
But the problem is when you see something called the Master Debaters podcast, you assume it's at least about debates.
It's just funny.
It is
Funny name.
We are about debates. You'd say, we don't do debates. Yes, we do. You went, no, we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a debate.
We debate everything.
Yeah.
We debate life.
We argue.
That's debating.
I think a debate.
I suppose so. I don't know.
We're debating this.
We are debating. This is an act. Yeah, I
This
suppose
is a
so.
debate.
You're right. But
What
I
would
don't
you
know.
call it though? What would you base the new name on?
Well, Sean's come up with nothing special.
That is not saying I've got to come up with anything special. That's the name of the podcast put forward. The nothing
So,
special.
ironically, you've come up with nothing,
Nothing special.
Yeah,
and also nothing sexual.
Nothing sexual. What's it about? Nothing sexual.
Um,
I like
and
the
also-
I like the Stuff and Nonsense
For
podcast.
nonsense.
It's a Mary Poppins reference. And I like Mary Poppins. And then when people say, "What's it about?" You really got to ask.
Stuff for nonsense.
It's about nothing. 'Cause that's what this show's about. This show is literally about nothing.
People like that.
The
description,
implication podcast.
It's what?
The implication.
It's not. This is what's like Seinfeld, isn't it? What's Seinfeld about? Nothing. It's a good loud breathe. That was. Enjoyed that.
That was the breathe of a man who's very disappointed. That's been presented to him.
I'm not going to lie, lads. Nothing,
But mate,
nothing's jumping out at
we
me.
know naming is your forte, mate. Do you know what I mean? You
No,
are the
it could be
namer.
anybody's forte as long as they come up with something better.
Obviously, the thing is, obviously, everybody's opinion is important. And even though Jamie's not here, Jamie's opinion is still important. We don't have to listen to it, but it's still important. But it's the same as honestly, it sounds daft. But me and you are the ones that are going to be going out and doing this.
Yeah, 100%. I ain't going to be. I'll tell you
Exactly.
now.
So, but your opinion's at least your opinion's honest.
Well, we said about maybe having it as like the Master Debates podcast presents, like the Tenderloins do in small writing. MD. Someone said the MD podcast. That was a suggestion someone had.
At the minute, it's the
Or
MDB podcast.
The MDB.
Don't like that.
But it's one of them.
Nothing special is not a bad name for I think it would be like
I like nothing special.
like a comedy duo that does all the pubs and clubs.
Yeah, because
And together we are nothing special.
nothing special. What do you do? Nothing special.
Well, to be fair, that technically we wouldn't get done for false advertising.
No, you wouldn't. Never.
Because what are we? We're nothing special. And you're okay, yeah, fair one.
And also, coming back from this London thing that we've just done, it's made me and Sean sort of realise, in the nicest way possible, it's not an insult to anybody that we may have seen in London, it's made us realise that we could very easily do a live show.
Yeah, we could. We'd smash
Not an insult. Sounds like one.
No, but we could do it.
And I've been speaking to Ethan, and he's got us a venue. If we want it, mate, we've got it.
Okay.
And it's pretty much the same thing that we went to. It's like a basement of a pub where they do live shows. And they wanted us to do a weekly show before. I said, we ain't doing a weekly show. But it might be worth getting the ball rolling on.
Yeah, try it like
an
a one-off
event.
special.
Yeah, and see how we feel about it. Because you'll come.
Is Ethan going to be there?
Probably.
Probably. You've never met
He's
the
organised,
bloke.
isn't it?
I don't like him.
You don't know. You
Don't
don't
like
know him.
Don't like him. I've heard enough of him.
You have. He's all right.
He's not.
Okay. But yeah, we have just come back from London, Sean.
We have, yes.
I would say it was a success.
I think so.
A success. We met some lovely people. We ate some lovely Nando's.
We did. We had a nice Nando's as
We
well.
did some banging karaoke.
We did. We smashed karaoke.
I would say we stole the show.
Mate, we got standing ovation.
Yeah. Jiggy Day get that?
No.
Jiggy got
Not
clapped.
surprised.
Or if you did, I don't remember. You did so well, mate. You did so well.
Mate, you haven't got to
held
hide.
out for
You
so
haven't
long.
got to hide anything. You do
I
you.
haven't. I don't think he's funny.
There.
Don't think he's funny at all.
Move slightly away from your
Say your
mic.
film, mate.
Don't think he's funny. It doesn't make me laugh personally. I think I'm much funnier. But you know,
Prove it, man. Do a live show with us.
I do like show shit. Not if Ethan's involved.
What if Ethan just hosts it and introduces us?
No. It's even worse.
It's even worse.
It's even
The
worse.
fact that he's organised is bad enough.
Fucking
The fact that
host.
he's on the bill
Fucking
with us.
host.
No, man.
Fuck that shit.
But he does stand-up comedy.
Oh, I missed you, man. Say who it is.
Does he do stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Or does he stand up with
He's
a
standing.
microphone? Yeah.
He does stand up.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen him do it. But he's shown me clips of his stuff. And he's confident, I'll give him that.
Wow. That's a
Confident.
raving
But
review.
nobody knows who Ethan is. Sorry, that's a really big... I don't care.
Wow.
Yeah, I care.
Wow.
He won't listen. Ethan's that one I do the other show with whenever I do it.
Yeah, coming on your stag do. I'll tell you that now.
Who?
Ethan.
I wouldn't. He doesn't drink.
Toff's gonna,
Yeah.
Toff's gonna give you a lift to people
He
that come
doesn't
in.
drink.
He doesn't drink.
He's
no.
a fucking prick, ain't he?
Mate, years ago, you said, "Oh, drinking's for knobheads."
Yeah. So?
How old were you then, Mike? Were you a
12?
Were you a 40-something-year-old man? Or a 30, or late
He's
30-something-year-old
I
man?
don't know how old he is. He's
Like
old
30s,
enough to know
isn't he?
better. He's old enough to know better.
He's old enough to not be a prick.
I'm not going to defend him.
You've got nothing to defend.
I've got nothing to defend.
You're a prick.
He's a nice enough lad to me.
Prick.
You got any input, Sean? You've met him?
I met Ethan.
Yeah, and?
I'd leave it there if I were you, mate.
Ethan's alright.
Yeah, there you go.
I had to delete my Facebook because he sports stuff for people.
Oh, he upset you, didn't he?
No, he sports something for someone that literally just said, it says really daft when you say it out loud, but someone was going to see Avengers and they hadn't seen it. And I said, I bet it was really good and you'd enjoy it, blah, blah. And he put some spoilers on. You replied to him, put some spoilers on straight away.
That's a cunt. See?
That's the
Cunt.
type of person he is. Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
cunt.
he is that type of
It's a
person.
cunt is what
So
that
I
is.
deleted him and then blocked him off my
He's
Facebook.
also the kind of person that will send you, instead of a paragraph, he'll send you lines, boom, 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 boom. So you get 12 text messages that could have just been a long paragraph. Very frustrating.
It is.
He's on my block list.
Your phone's vibrating in your pocket, and it's really annoying.
To be fair, everyone starts off on your block list.
No.
And
You
you
don't
kind of
start
work
off.
your way in.
Like, if I know enough about you, you'll get blocked. He added me to a group called, like, Bad Drivers or something like that.
Bad driver.
Bad Drivers, and it was just memes about bad drivers.
Was he?
Yeah, it pissed me off loads. Really fucked me off.
I got invited
Like, it
to...
affected me for, like, the 6 months that I was on there.
Are you still accepting it now?
You can't not accept it.
Yeah, you can.
Somebody adds you to something, you just add it.
My dad
right.
invited
Yeah.
me to a Warsaw buy-sell swap group, and even though I hadn't accepted it, I was still seeing all their posts come up.
Yeah, it's until you say no.
Until I declined it.
Yeah.
decline it,
My
yeah.
dad invited me. No, wait. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He invited you to spend your entire childhood without him.
Oh,
Yep.
Don't know, did it, mate?
you're a strong man drinking whiskey on a Thursday
Yeah.
night at 9:15 with you two mates.
Yep.
Who's the real winner?
He's got 2 thumbs as the winner. This guy.
So there is ideas of a show.
Yeah.
Whether it's going to be any good, I don't know.
We said we'd just tell some of the funny stories. Use the, like you said, I'm not giving it away in paper, but yeah.
I want to have a go.
Funny
I want to
stories,
have
do some games.
I want to have
play
a go
Family 5, change the people there.
because we did that show at the festival, and
Well,
not being funny, but not being
big Eddie.
too up ourselves. We were the best ones there.
I felt that.
Yeah, because the others
They
were
were
a
a bit
bit.
biased.
They weren't. They were a bit
Well, even the Spider-Man, I mean, the one I remember the most, the Spider-Man podcast guys, and they came on and they talk about episodes of Spider-Man, but they do 1 page at a time, don't they?
The comics. It's
comic book.
Episodes of Spider-Man.
No, the comics.
No, the comics, and they pick one,
Issues.
so they pick one comic of a Spider-Man comic,
Some people
and
like
they'll
that.
just talk about that 1 page, but they do it for like 45 minutes, which is fine if that's your thing, that's your niche market. But I don't remember, like, it wasn't like they weren't a comedy podcast. And after the first kind of 15 minutes, I felt myself.
Well, some
losing a lot of
podcasts aren't
interest.
funny, are they? Some just aren't funny. Some are interesting. Some are
The ones that I've listened to that are
One
funny.
page for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
No,
It was
it
1
was a
page,
book,
wasn't
wasn't
it?
it? That
No,
was a
it's the
book.
1 page, wasn't it?
Was it an issue?
I thought they went through the whole thing one step at a time.
Tell you what's an issue, the fucking
they?
whole thing.
Yeah,
I
either
don't-
way. It's either
I
one
don't-
comic or one story, but it was just
I think it was an issue.
an issue.
I think so.
I don't remember that many. I don't remember
Yeah,
that many
he
pages
did.
being
He changed the page because he didn't have the click. We had the clicker.
Either way, I lost interest after 15 minutes. But I've listened to podcasts by Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about space and stuff, which is interesting as fuck. I don't really do podcasts, but I have heard a few, and all the ones I listened to have been fairly interesting.
Well, you just got to find what you're interested in.
It's what you're interested in.
When if
for a live show, I think you've got to be to go with like a niche podcast like that to a live show is you're going to be struggling. Do you know what I mean? Because
I know what you mean.
You need to hit your target audience, and you can't guarantee they're all going to be there. Whereas us, being a comedy podcast,
we're vague enough that if somebody just walks in, even if they don't never listen to us, they could sit down and they could sort of relate to something that we're saying. They might not like it, they might not find it funny, but they will give it a few minutes and go, I'll give them a chance. But yeah, I think there is a show. I
think we do, mate. I think we would.
Because Jiggy's is sort of, whether you like Jiggy or not, Jiggy's is sort of like a variety show, isn't it?
It was. Let me think about it. What did he do?
He didn't really do stand-up comedy.
He didn't do stand-up.
He told stories.
He talked about how he got there. Then he FaceTimed like two people while he was there for like the best part of 15, 20, and they did all the jokes. And
he's got funny observations, hasn't
he? Yeah. He talked about, then he did his cooking show live, with an iron.
We're in there. That'll be on our Patreon soon as well, that one, if you want to.
You know, and we could do some, I think we do something similar, mate, no problem.
I honestly think
Game stories.
I don't think it'd be the four of us. I don't know. I don't know if we'd have to plan it or not. But I wouldn't want to go up there like we did tonight and just sit down and go, all right, let's try and do something. But then we couldn't. But we couldn't overplan it because then it wouldn't look right.
Well, all you do
because that's one of the things. Sorry, quick off. That's one of the things that I find cringy about the Impractical Jokers live shows. That's very scripted.
Okay. Impractical Jokers live shows, shit.
Like, some of the stories are quite funny, but like when you watch it, some of it can be quite cringy because it's like, oh, speaking of, like we do sometimes when we take the piss. Speaking of that, and then we talk about something else. They're very much like that, and it's, I don't know, it's quite scripted. The thing is, it comes across a bit awkward.
We just do what we did before in the live shows. You'd have what we're doing this day, we're doing this, and that's the show. If we run too far, we'll cut this. If we go too long, we'll add this.
That's all Jiggy did. Jiggy had bullet points on a notepad.
Mate, we'll smash that.
He just stuck to his bullet points.
We'll smash that. We've done enough now, especially on the right, interviewing people and doing stuff. We know where to... We can do it, man. We're speaking, not an issue.
Could you try that thing with the front row? We're like, where you from, mate? Where you from? What do you do for a living? Is that your missus? Oh.
No.
Sorry. Oh, no, sorry.
I'm just sorry.
Yeah.
Where you from, mate?
Banter.
Sorry. No, mate, I heard you. I'm just sorry.
Just sorry.
Or the other one is it? Yeah.
It's a dead good joke, that is.
It is, mate, yeah. It is funny. Yeah. So, what makes me laugh as well is the Bob Monkhouse one about, when I told everyone I was getting into stand-up comedy, they all laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
They do that in the Joker film, don't they?
What's that?
He says that in the Joker film.
Well, I know it from Bob Monkhouse saying it.
I think you're very British. That's a very, very British thing.
Bob Monkhouse.
Does anybody outside the UK know that he's...
Remember Wipeout?
Yeah, Wipeout. Love Wipeout, man.
You used to back school and you watch like Bread.
Day off school, yeah.
Day off school, you watch Bread, Wipeout.
Oh, I don't know what's bread. What's bread?
Gotta get up, gotta move out.
Is it UK golf
Grab the
thing?
world by the throat and shout.
Then you play Bamboozled on teletext.
Yeah, Bamboozled on
teletext. It was on BBC One. It's a series in the 80s set in Liverpool.
I remember Chips.
Off the motorbike show.
Yeah.
I never watched it, but I know of it. What else did I used to watch when I used to wag school?
Food-related TV shows.
Used to wag school. Quincy.
MASH.
Quincy.
There's another one. MASH.
Quincy. That was a good one.
Any more?
Diagnosis Murder.
No?
Airwolf.
Fucking Airwolf, man.
Airwolf was a bad idea.
Do you remember...
I was on about the same time as Baywatch, either before or after Baywatch.
Have you watched Baywatch?
Baywatch was the two.
Oh, I never used to watch, literally. My brother's... Yeah, it was good. It was good for that. What else did you watch? Remember Blue Thunder? Hulk Hogan one about the speedboat?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a film?
No, it was a series, wasn't it?
Film?
Well, we haven't got a question this week because we're not prepared in the slightest. Yeah, so no real question. Unless anybody has got a question.
Boats and hose!
So we're going to salt.
Could you pass the salt?
Then we're going to salt.
No, when I left you in Brum, I got the bus back. I'm waiting for the bus to go back to Aldridge.
When was this? When we went away?
We were back from London. So both of them go over. And some crackhead tried to get on the bus with an expired bus pass.
How was your mum?
I was just the same joke.
Yeah. And the bus driver, fair play to him, got out of his chair, like, you know, followed him up the stairs and was like, mate, you can't go on here, the bus pass expired. So and then the bloke went, oh mate, please let me, come on, I just want, you know, I just want to get home. And the bloke was like, no. And that was it, he just switched, and he started fucking racially abusing him and swearing, and dropped some horrible words, like,
saying,
you know. No.
You won't say him.
I will say him.
You won't say
I
him.
will say him.
Michael will.
Don't tempt him.
Don't tempt him.
All I can think of is, he's getting off and he walked past me and I thought, well, I ain't going to sway him.
Wow.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's trying being nice.
Yeah.
And he starts fucking
He's helping
effing
the
and blinding
bloke
the
just
team.
gives up and just goes, oh, fucking
You know what? I don't like people that just walk on the bus drive and just go, oh, fuck you.
I know, well, I said thank you,
I've
driver.
paid, I have. I could have just done the same thing.
I pressed the, and then when I pressed the button, it binged twice. I don't know if that's normal on buses now.
I haven't done a
I
bus.
pressed it once, it went bing, and then went bing, bing, and I was like, oh. I thought, fucking, I think she's been impatient.
Yeah.
Like, I was the only one getting off.
Why do you care?
Oh yeah, I was the only one getting off. And I went, cheers, cheers, mate. And he just went,
You're going to say it twice,
went
mate?
blank. And I went,
You're going to say cheers, mate, cheers, mate.
I love drive.
cheers,
Cheers,
mate,
drive.
cheers, mate.
Cheers, Rife.
Cheers, drive.
What time are you on till?
Cheers, drive.
PTK
No,
jokes.
I'm trying to think if we've got any salt.
I've got a
Anything's
bit.
happened?
I was used as the man.
The man.
The man.
How do you mean the man?
The
Oh,
man.
like in a shop, someone said you're the man.
The man. Look, the man's looking. The man will tell you off. The man won't tell you
I won't
off.
tell you off.
It's not my business to control your
I
children.
ain't gonna shout at your children.
Don't choose me as the man.
If I had a choice, I'd kick your kid in the fucking head.
Don't
But
choose me as the
I'm not
man.
going to do it.
Don't do that, love. The man will kick you in the fucking head.
Yeah.
We'll be sat on the table soon.
I was at work, so I was next to the van, and I was putting some gloss into a kettle. And I was minding my own business. Music.
You make tea weird, mate.
I don't know much about painting. I don't know much about painting, but I'm pretty sure you don't put it in a kettle.
You do put it in a kettle.
You do put it in a kettle, mate.
An actual kettle.
It's called a paint kettle.
No, it's not a kettle.
A kettle though.
No, it's a kettle. It's a plastic kettle.
Okay.
Same name.
Paint kettle?
Hang
Go to
on.
the gym, lift some kettles.
Oh yeah. So I was in
One
the,
lump or two.
I was in the van. I put the gloss into my kettle, so I put the gloss back in the van, and I shut the van door. And she was behind me trying to get a kid in the car, but the kid was like being a cunt. A cunt.
Cunt.
What the fuck you say that for?
Cunt. I went to say cunt and a knob. And
He's a cunt.
A cunt.
Corn.
Cunt.
So the kid was being a little knobhead. And then the mom tried to put him in the car, and he ran round the other side to the other door. So he ran sort of into the road, but like, and she obviously had a meltdown. And she went, oh, look at the man. The man could have took you away.
I will not take your child away.
She's
not a
implying-
paedophile.
She's implying you look like a pedo. Yeah. What you're saying.
I was putting a tin of gloss back in the van. I shut the van door, turned around, saw the kid run around, and she went, the man could have took you away. No, the man could not.
No.
Mate,
The
that
man
kid-
could not
The
take you
man, the
away.
man could have if he wanted to.
If your kid was fit, I'd
He's
think
the-
about it.
Not you, you fat cunt.
Yeah.
You'd be safe. Mate, that kid's going to be at school and paint decorator's going to come in. He's going to start freaking the fuck out.
You'd be terrified of painters. Yeah, the man won't take your kid away.
Or he'll be walking with his kid when he's like 30. And he'll see someone on a fucking ladder doing a bit of rolling. He'll be like,
You'll have an absolute meltdown. And don't assume a gender either. Don't assume a gender. I could have dressed that well. I should have dressed
mate.
it down.
You should have said.
I ain't no
Is that my
nonce.
preferred pronoun?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Or just insulted the kid.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna fuck your kid.
You or your fucking gobby looking kid?
Kill him my type.
Yeah.
You can hit my
For
type.
one, he's 6 and not 5.
Yeah, you can hit my type. I need the sexy ones.
Yeah, they ain't no sexy kid. But it's one of them when you know you should say something at the time. You go,
You just give her the old British smile and...
No, I didn't look at it.
People like that won't learn, mate. They
So
won't
I had
learn.
my
They're just
earphones in.
ignorant little fox.
Yeah, but there's no. I hate people like that. I hate people that the
man will take you away.
Because they
man.
can't control their own kids, so
Never
they
understood that.
try to get everybody else to.
I've never understood that because all you're doing is reinforcing like fear in your kids.
Yeah.
Like you can't go outside because someone will pinch you.
Because they've got no authority over the kids.
Charlie's old best mate.
Don't go outside. If you go outside, I'll smack you.
She had to. She had a weird mom who was like really like obsessed with the safety, and she told her before if she slept with the bedroom window open, somebody could climb her through a window, spray her in the eyes, and rape her. So she couldn't sleep with the bedroom window open.
It's a true fact, mate.
Oh, it's so good.
Somebody
it's
they wouldn't want to.
It's definitely
She
easier
was horrid.
if the window's open.
What's her name? I don't know.
Nah, you wouldn't know. Because when I started seeing Charlie spent so much time with me that he got jealous and then they ain't friends
What was the
anymore.
fat one's name?
Oh,
You're an absolute fucking
I'm sure she
Steve.
was a lovely person, but she had a weird mom who said she'd get
Dave
raped.
Steve tried to take her out.
Oh, no, you want about somebody else? You insulting another one of Charlie's
Kerry.
mates? No, I'm not going to say her name because Charlie will tell me off.
Kerry.
Charlotte listens.
Is it Kerry?
No.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. No, it's that.
To bleep that is, that's gone. It's gone.
Sorry,
I know,
Charlie.
we're all looking over there. It's on the cameras there.
I'm looking at myself.
Yeah,
I ain't
I
gonna
know.
lie to you. Keep folding my arms and looking at them.
We are on camera, Sean. Tell them where they can watch us if you want to watch us, Sean.
If you want to watch us, you easily done. Just go on to patreon.com.
Patreon!
Search for us at the Master Debaters.
Master Debaters.
And subscribe for $2 a month. And you can
$2
watch
a
us in all our glory.
Glory, 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 glory.
Yeah, you'll also get the video diary of London as well.
You will. And if you want to go one more, if you want to hear our radio show, which is something me and Toffa recorded on the way to London, you can easily do that for $3 a month, upper tier, $4 a month, upper tier, which you get, not only do you get access to everything in the previous tier, you get the radio show and the backlog as Toffa puts them up.
There you go, thank you, Sean.
Yeah,
Vault
our
of salt,
previous,
Sean.
our
The Vault of Salt.
as Toffa puts them up, of our previous episodes.
Back catalogue.
Yeah, we didn't have an episode last week, so I just put the 2 Jiggy episodes together and just put an intro. Fuck, I don't know.
Put your heads together.
I put the 2 Jiggy
You don't
episodes
put your hands together like that, mate.
and did an
Do
intro.
you like that? Don't hurt.
Bloody.
No, mate.
Stomp, clap.
No.
Stomp, clap.
Clap. Stomp. Clap. Stomp. Clap.
There you go.
Have you got any salt, Michael?
Hey, nah, man. Nah, I'm good. I'm golden.
Sweet.
I've got loud salt, mate, but I ain't going to go into it.
No?
It's depressing, so...
Oh, no. Well,
Nah.
we're real, mate. We're real. We talk
Real-
about
real deal.
We talk about our feelings, mate.
I,
We do, mate, we do.
I'm not even nearly
Not
man
there.
enough to do
You're
it.
not there.
Feelings,
I'm not even
mate.
man enough to do it. Nah.
You ain't got to be man enough.
I've got too much, mate.
Don't put sex on feelings, bro.
Got too much.
Don't sexualise your feelings, bro.
Oh, yeah, Shell told me to man up the other day, and I was like, how dare you?
Punch in the
How
jaw.
very dare you?
Do you know how many men have died being told to man up?
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
Should punch there.
That'll do that, Shona.
Tell her to woman up and make you a sandwich.
You warming up at me a brew? Yeah. Wish I had the I wish I had the
What were you doing that you needed to man up for?
Oh, no, I think I'd... it's a bit minging, like...
I
tell you,
upset me.
nothing
This is
minging.
the
upset
one,
me.
This is
We've done a foot peel.
It's gonna,
So you buy like a thing, you put your foot in like a sock.
The sock?
With a
Oh,
tip.
mate, everything.
Yeah, your foot peels.
Good then, man.
But
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
peeling it to get obviously getting the skin off, and I pulled too much off, and I've actually pulled like a chunk of flesh out of my skin.
Yeah, I do shit like
a
that.
big massive hole, and I was
I'll tell you
limping.
what you want. Hang on one sec.
Oh, shut! Yeah, put me down or something. But yeah, mate, I did a foot peel, and I took far too much skin off, and it's left like a bit of exposed skin underneath my.
Fucking mustard, that is.
Don't touch it down.
Is that your foot stone? Is that your foot stone?
touch
Yeah. I've cleaned it, like, I clean
Yeah.
it after every time I use it.
Oh, mate, it's dead
But,
good though.
Mate, fucking class.
This is the second one I've done, and mate, your foot is like silky smooth after.
Yeah.
I'm
It's dead
going
good.
to need more whiskey.
I'll do this first.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start my feet first, then do this. And then
That's what I
I'll
need to do.
put the sock on.
I started peeling without using I should have had a bath first and then
Yeah,
peeled
you
it.
need to, you need to.
But,
Start your feet.
Well, but basically, so my feet were hurting, so Shell said, "Oh, man up and put 2 pairs of socks on."
Did you respond straight
And
away?
I just went, how dare you?
Yeah, good.
How dare you say that word to me? How many men have died because of their man up? But to be fair, I put 2 pairs of socks on because she always wears 2 pairs of socks.
Who?
Why should we have
Michelle?
2 pairs of socks?
That's
She wears
weird.
2 all the time, but she says they're dead comfy.
Do shoes
Oh,
not? Do shoes not fit her?
Well, no, they're fit. Which she says they're dead comfy.
You wear shoes that the people normally people that wear
Yeah,
2
it's
pairs of
to make
socks.
Mum, my
Like a
shoes
bigger-
don't fit.
or
Just
they-
put
or they
an
rub
extra
you
pair
out.
of socks on.
They'll fit you in
Put
6
2
months'
socks
time.
on, you rub them.
I'm buying no more shoes.
Anyway, so I put 2 pairs of socks on to make it soft for my feet. Mate, it's fucking mint. I love having 2 pairs. I have 2 pairs on now. They're dead soft.
I have to do it sometimes
Dead soft.
if my work boots rub me. Like I put
It's extra
my,
washing,
I
isn't it?
put football
It
socks
is
on.
extra washing. I don't do it though, so it's not my problem.
Oh,
I don't.
Chauvinist.
I don't.
Why don't
I
you do
see
it?
your true colours shining.
Don't show work as well.
See your true colours.
That's why I love
That's it, join him in the song.
So
instead,
don't
mate.
leave me. I need your help.
Your
True colours. True colours.
You're a
You're
fascist.
beautiful.
like a sexist.
Yeah, no. Shelley's working there, to be fair. She's got a
To be fair, she wasn't working before.
She wasn't working then.
Nope. I had this with Libby actually earlier.
raising your children.
Yeah, no, mate, that's a hard. I genuinely, I can't do that. I couldn't do that. I had the kids the other day for a little bit. And it was the worst 4 hours of my life. I can't like. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. No, but no, genuinely, I couldn't do what she does. Not every day. I
Are
couldn't.
you
do
one
it.
of them that use the man?
No. It's like
The man
just-
will get you. The
man
man will
will
rape
get you.
you. He'll
The man
rape
will
you.
rape you.
He'll do it.
He'll do it.
Shut your bedroom window.
No, I don't do that. No, I don't. I have not told my daughter that someone will rape you. That's not. We haven't got to that point
This is
yet.
making me feel uncomfortable now.
Yeah.
Because I know your daughter. So
Yeah, can we change it?
You say you
No,
know
I'm
that.
saying.
Say you know
I'm saying
that
I
you're a
haven't
mate.
done that.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that, but it just feels weird to use that terminology.
Yeah, no, I know. It's horrible, isn't
With a
it?
6 or 7
Yeah,
year old.
it's horrible.
6 or 7. You say you know. You don't know.
5. We'll keep moving
Five.
on.
Five.
Yeah, she's 5.
Should be 5.
Yeah, it was 5.
Fucking hell, mate.
Shouldn't give you that whiskey then, should you?
What?
He said he knows. I like the one mates. Not that I'm knocking about.
You went no way, man. Whiskey. He doesn't know how he's met her.
Yeah.
How many you had?
Too much. I haven't eaten all day. The only thing I ate was these prawn crackers, and I've
do
just
I,
had that. So,
Are you getting on with your weight loss this week?
I am lower than London.
Oh, fair play, mate. I went down to 15.5,
I think we're right.
and I've bounced back up to 15.7 now, and I keep bouncing between the two. I can't seem to shake it, but I need to do more cardio. I haven't trained for the last month, so I'm back at the BJJ tomorrow. So BJ,
Lol.
so
There's your mum.
Get my cardio on. She's fine.
Loves the beach.
Give me blowjobs for cracks.
Loves the beach.
For the crack. Loves the crack.
Do you want to do your lyrics, Michael?
Yeah, I can do my lyrics, mate.
Do we?
Do my lyrics. Let's do it. So we're going to do now. Read between the lines.
Alright.
Alright.
Maureen, you've enhanced yourself. The trailer looks good, actually. I'm excited.
You talking about two different things. He's doing Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, but that's from
What's on the street?
No, they do. It's Fear.
That's
Marky
sorry.
Mark.
No, but that is from Marky Mark.
It's Marky Mark.
Which I didn't always Sunny
I was in
reference,
Wolf of Wall
and then you started
Street.
doing that, so I thought you were doing another Always Sunny reference.
No, he's doing the fucking.
No,
warm-up
that's a
thing,
Matthew
isn't
McConaughey reference.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
right.
Yeah, but they do it in Always Sunny, and I was doing it from
he?
Always
They
Sunny.
don't say it's not the thing though.
The bartender, alright.
Yeah, I get what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Either way, it's weird that you referenced two separate things, but we did the same quotes.
Work though.
It did work.
Okay, so the song that we are going to do this time in Read Between the Lines.
What is Read Between the Lines, Michael?
Wait 1 sec, I'll get to it.
It's a better name.
Is Drops of Jupiter by Train. Now, what we do on Read Between the Lines is Sean takes his jumper off, and then we can start the description. Right? No? Yeah? No?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. So, what we do is we take song lyrics and we break down the song and try to find the hidden meanings between the lines, which means what are we doing? We are reading between the lines.
Do you know what a worse name for that would be?
Go on.
A worse name for that segment? I can't remember what it's called.
Repeat yourself again, mate.
I'm going to go for a
yourself some more
week.
time.
You can insult me while I'm on toilet. It's absolutely fine.
What was it? What was the
What
song?
was the name of the song before the segment before?
What do you mean? That was
What
it.
do you mean?
It was shit. It didn't make sense.
We all said Read Between the Lines was a better, much better.
Hey, you join the toilet. Where is it?
Upstairs.
Oh, no.
And
I'll make you back to one toilet.
full, yeah. I know.
Hard times, man.
Full right, and it's got an elephant on the door.
An elephant in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's got an elephant on the door.
Oh, the big trunk.
John's room.
Oh, okay, my bad. Shit. He sent him to the kiddies' room.
I'm kidding. 17. It's fine.
Which one?
Jordan.
I'll be waiting in there.
Hello.
Hello. I bet he thought, oh, me like.
Right into his room. I was like that as well.
Then he starts like.
You were really out. You would not.
So that's the night.
He don't flinch. You wouldn't. Where's the toilet, mate? That way. You would not.
He's 7 years old doing that in the kid's room.
Oh no. Oh, I can nearly weed on your floor because I'm laughing. Oh.
Oh, fuck, that hurts. That's hurt my stomach. So, we're going to start. Drops
Yes.
of Jupiter by
Drops of
Train.
Jupiter.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere,
I don't know this song.
with Drops of Jupiter... Do you want me to sing it? Now that she's back in the atmosphere, with drops of Jupiter in her head.
Yeah. Go on, carry on.
She acts like summer and walks like rain.
How does summer act?
Reminds me that there's a time to change. Hey.
She walks like rain. I mean, she's wet. She's dripping.
Probably, mate. You're good looking, lad.
Is he?
Yeah, you're alright looking.
She walks like rain.
This is one of them pretentious songs, though. It's like, I'm using metaphors, dude.
Yeah, but there's so many
metaphors,
metaphors that you can
metaphors.
choose and you fuck yourself over.
She acts like, was it acts like Jupe?
Acts like summer.
So let's
Summer
go
walks
from the
like
top.
rain.
We'll do it 2 lines at a time.
Okay.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere, with drops of Jupiter in her hair. Hey, hey.
So she's back in the area, and maybe she's been travelling, and Jupiter's like a, you know what I mean? She's been about.
Maybe Jupiter's
a boyfriend, and he's spunked in her head.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I like that we went to the same
You
place.
went straight to the same place.
Spunk in the
Yeah.
I thought maybe she's got back and she's still got signs of the travel and the weariness and the fact she's
No,
she's been
spunking
gone a
her
while.
head.
No, spunking her head. Okay, yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
We know for a fact that it's going to end up she's a hooker because most of the songs that we do, the woman turns out to be a hooker or has an STD.
There's something. Maybe we can read into that. Maybe we should read between our lines.
Yeah,
really.
maybe we should take a long, hard look at our mums.
Hey.
What, each other's mums or our own mums?
Whichever one you do, mate.
Okay, I see.
I ain't bothered. She acts like summer and walks like rain. Reminds me that there's a time to change. Hey. So, she acts like summer. How would you
Hot
say
and sweaty?
summer acts? Hot,
Full of
sweaty,
wasps?
Full of lots of wasps.
Sticky.
Can't wait to autumn.
I think sticky when I think of summer. I don't like the
Which
heat.
does back up the fact that she got coming
Because she got
around.
coming
So.
Sticky. Yeah. Okay. So the metaphor is following through.
Yeah, there it is.
The episode should we just call the episode "Drops of Cum"?
Drops to come.
How do you feel about that? For the love of horror.
Yeah. Fuck your motherfuckers.
Saying we're non-PC.
Yeah.
Drops to come podcast.
Drops of cum in your mum.
in your mum's hair.
Yeah.
Walks like rain.
Right. So she's.
Walks like rain. So rain kind of falls on the ground lightly.
She's clumsy.
So maybe
rain's
she's
quite
maybe-
Cerebral palsy. Something like that.
Oh. And she's got cum in her hair. Love it.
Probably not consensual.
I mean, just because she's got a disability
she's
doesn't
drunk.
mean she
Do
can.
you know when we asked that question earlier, who was like most likely to rape someone? Fucking Dean Bean's got that one covered.
We see it as a disability. Sean sees it as an advantage.
Opportunity.
I'm in.
No witnesses. Well, can't speak, can't lie.
I can speak.
No one the
I'm
gang
finished.
can't, mate.
No, I'm finished.
Carry on, please.
All right.
All right.
Since the return of her stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June.
That's bollocks. That's not the seasons at all.
June could be like some chatty old bird. A lot of what we call June.
June's a bit mouthy.
Yeah.
June, when I was
Where's
growing
your
up,
manager?
when I was growing up, June was the old bitch who used to put knives in our ball.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did just play football in front of her house.
She's got like, yeah.
So by she talks like June, she probably shouts stuff like, "Stop kicking your fucking balls over my fucking fence.
You fucking man.
You fucking mug. You little fucking cunt.
Wankers.
Wankers. A shootout. It's a shootout. Like a western."
Yeah, we've got a neighbourhood Edith, isn't she, June? Do you know what I mean? They always go around for tea in the morning.
Edith and June. And they get to the end of the drive,
Yeah.
stop at the gates at the bottom
And
of the
just chat,
drive,
yeah.
and they just talk over the
Yeah.
privet.
And one day, June will find Edith dead in her flat.
Yeah.
Little granny flat. She might go out for morning tea, and they'll go in, look for the window, and they'll see her fucking little slippers.
probably Dean hanging out the back of her.
That could be your alter ego. That could be your rapist alter ego.
Yeah. Mate, if you can do it, mate, 3 in a win.
Yeah. Oh.
Dean the Fiend.
Mate, if you're going to get in for, whatever, you might as well make it worth it. Do you know what I mean? You get it done. In for a penny.
Your Honour.
In for an inch, in for 5.
I seen for a not to.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Carry on.
I'm little Nicky.
That's a weird jump. Like a fucked up nose is there. Go on then.
Little Nicky.
It's the butterfly.
It's the butterfly.
Oh, back when Adam Sandler was funny. Come on, man.
Oh, that film's
It's funny again there, by the way.
Wrong window, dude. That bloke's sucking with his nipples. Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry. Ah, yeah. Ah, pick me a winner.
Oh, I've lost Toffa.
Nobody just literally quotes. Nobody.
I think it's because it was unexpected. It was very unexpected.
Papa's chicken's fucking awesome. No one's going to be laughing at Little Nicky Pump.
Oh dear.
Carry on.
I'm crying. I've got tears, man. Loads of them. Okay. Oh, fucking hell, man.
So she's got cum in her hair.
Come in her hair. And she walks like rain. She listens like spring. And talks like June.
Man, I don't know where the fuck we are. She talks like June, the old bird.
How can you listen like spring either? Spring listen. Spring's not noisy as fuck.
Spring is noisy.
Yeah,
You know, all the birds
Birds
calling
are
it,
pissed off
yeah,
at no leaves.
doing all the fuck me calls.
Maybe
and
she
that.
can't eat too well because of all the birds around.
Maybe she can't, yeah.
Maybe she's fucking mental.
So she doesn't listen. That's the problem. Doesn't listen. and
What
talk
woman
too
does, mate? Find me a woman that does.
Carry on.
But tell me, did you sail across the sun? Impossible. It's not water. Did you make it to the Milky Way, chocolate bar, to see the lights all faded
Do you remember the advert for that?
and the heaven is over?
Red car and the blue car had a race. I don't remember this, do you?
Down the Milky Way.
Stop it.
Milky Way.
Yeah. So she's...
Yep.
It's bollocks. He's off his tits.
Yeah, he's off his tits. Who wrote this?
But tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see
Oh, I
the
remember
lights
this
all
song.
faded and the heaven is overrated?
It just goes to show, as long as you've got a half-decent voice, you can sing absolutely
mate,
anything.
yeah.
Mate, the lyrics don't matter in the slightest. As long as it's catchy and it kind of rhymes.
And people say, what does that mean? It's deep.
Yeah,
It's deep.
it's art.
The lyrics are really deep, so
What does it mean?
it's deep, man. It's hard.
It's a good name.
For what? Not this game.
Segment about songs that make no sense. It's good.
You shot yourself in the foot there, Sean. You've let yourself down.
What?
You don't even see. You
I
don't
don't even
even
guess
see.
what. I don't know what I've missed.
You're gonna have to read between the lines on this one, mate.
Ah, nice.
Continue.
Continue.
I see this is an absolute win. It's for the internet there, that one is. For the internet.
Live memes.
I thank you.
Right here.
Brunch.
Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star?
Right.
One without a permanent scar.
That's bollocks. That's absolute. That's fucking ruined that song for me, that is. That's bollocks. That's fuck. You just rhymed. Oh, that's bollocks.
And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there?
Were and there, don't worry.
So she's a fucking hippie bitch that's gone travelling, come back with spunk in her hair,
Yeah.
and now he's writing her a fucking douchey. Oh, it's annoyed me.
Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star?
No, she didn't.
One without a permanent scar. Did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there?
I think she's travelling. It's all a metaphor for travelling, isn't she? She's been travelling.
Seems to be.
She's fucked off.
He probably
she's
fancied,
fucked off.
He probably fancied the shit out of that.
Sucked all the dick.
She's gone off and travelled the world. Sucked all the
Yeah.
dick.
Sucked all the dick, all of it.
Now
all
she's
of
back,
the one.
and she's like, "Oh, I'm travelled. I've seen the world." And he's like, "Oh, you know."
I've sucked dick. I've sucked lots of dick. But we're not about sex. Horicon, so...
No, book us.
We're clean.
We're family friendly.
Family friendly. You're coming her hair.
She definitely got cum in her hair.
Definitely.
There's no metaphor about it. She got cum in her hair.
Come in her hair, bitch. We're not sexist. Slut.
Now that she's back from that soul vacation, that backs up her theory about travelling to find herself.
Yeah.
Soul
Find a
back
soul.
right. Yeah.
Tracing her way through the constellation, hey.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She checks out Mozart while she does Tai Bo. Reminds me that there's a room to grow.
Again, so she's
So that makes sense. Like now she's gone away.
a bit of
She's
culture.
come back.
It's been to Asia.
a bit of culture.
This is the Mozart.
Done a bit of martial arts.
Just the martial arts.
Sat in a dirty tent and
He's thinking, well, why didn't I go away and do the same and grow
He
as
was
a
busy,
person?
yeah.
But I've stayed a hometown lad,
doing a career, like probably.
done the same job for the last 15 years, not sucked as much dick as her.
No, probably not.
But I haven't learned Tai Bo, so
No. What is Tai Bo?
Tai Bo.
Is that a martial art or an
Thai
instrument?
boxing, ain't it?
Yeah, it might be.
It's
Yeah.
not
Thai
Thai
boxing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
so.
I don't know. I'm not saying for sure.
No, that makes sense
That's what
though.
I think.
Makes sense.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid she might think of me as
Queer.
I think we've done it.
That rhymes. I can do songs as well.
Wow.
I meant weird, Sean. Where are you going with
That's
this?
what I meant. I mean, you got your rhyming, mate.
I meant weird.
I was amazed by your rhyming.
Oh yeah, I'm reading. I'm rereading it again at the minute.
Rereading
Oh,
what?
they don't like gay people in that book.
Rereading what?
It.
It's the
Yeah, but what?
Pants. Pants. They say the F word lots in that book. Even when they're being nice to the gay people, they say lots of horrible things, and it's not nice.
Mate, it was at the time.
It was at the time.
You just got to roll with the punches.
So I was the M word in there a few times, but I ain't a fan of that.
Stephen King does that in his books a lot. He just
He
throws
does.
them word
He
in.
loves an M word.
So does Tarantino, though.
Not in his new one.
No,
Not in his new one.
That film is the...
Was that supposed to be reminiscent at the time, was it?
Yeah. There's no real leading man, was there, in that time?
Tell you what there is, though, mate. A very racist portrayal of Bruce Lee. Weird that was.
Yeah, but it's not racist though, because that's somebody.
Harami Bruce Lee!
He doesn't talk. He does.
We are John Lee, thank you, download!
Hello, Jiggy.
It's easy though.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's
Did
you
you
know.
need to insult his Asian
Well, it's like we
girlfriend?
did at that
though,
show,
Sean?
wasn't it? When we went, yeah, I didn't need to.
No.
Like we went do an impression of Jackie Chan. Oh, no, I can't do that. That's racist. Do an impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper. Is that any less racist, man? It's not.
It's not the same thing. Same thing.
It's not. Same.
Do Bob Marley. Sing Bob Marley.
Cartman's dead.
You sing a Bob Marley song, but you'll sing it like Bob Marley, won't you?
Yeah. We're jamming.
I hate Bob Marley.
Bob Marley loves donuts.
Oh, you know what
We're
I
jamming.
hate? I hate white skets that listen to Bob Marley like on a hot day and the fucking car radio on dead loud and they just sit with the car doors open and listen to Bob Marley. Fuck off! Fuck off! Oh God! Fucking irritates
One love,
me.
man. One love.
Fuck off! Kill yourself.
Shut the sheriff.
I hate fucking
But
Bob
I
Marley.
did not shoot the deputy.
He's one of the most overrated people in the world.
You'd upset a lot of people with that
That's
comment.
incorrect,
Bob
mate.
Marley.
That's incorrect.
Fuck Bob Marley.
Nah, Bob Marley's
Yeah, he good.
The next person go, oh, for a Freddie Mercury, ain't really that good of a
You know
singer.
when he's not good? When you don't like reggae? That's it. If
I
you
don't
like
like
reggae, there you go. then.
Don't like reggae.
He's not good for you.
I don't reggae.
I don't like techno music. So all of them artists are shit. In my opinion.
Scooter.
Apart from Darude, man. Darude's the bomb.
What about Scooter?
Are you ready? Scooter was mint, man. Remember them?
Mate, Darude, man.
Remember Scooter back in the
Darude?
day?
Darude.
For Chelsea, I tell you what I like that too. Like pretty green eyes, building castles in the sky.
I think you just threw two songs together.
Yeah.
Nah, that's it.
Yeah. Tell me why.
What?
That's that Castles in the Sky.
Building
Do we
castles
build
in
castles
the
in
sky.
the sky? Oh, tell me why.
why.
Two different songs.
Pretty green eyes,
Oh, you might have just found the same song, but two different songs, mate.
building castles in the sky.
I like that version anyway.
Yeah, me too, mate.
That seems
Me
cool,
too.
man.
That's what I think it is.
The thing you want good. I was going to say, what's his name for the Bryan Adams one they did? Baby, you're all that I want. Dance version of that. That was good, that was.
Are you ready?
That Are You Ready can fit in any song.
Are you ready?
100%.
Fucking sorry about Scooter. I remember that.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
But Are You Ready in any song, it'll fit 100%.
Cool, mate. Cool and blind. Starts off with Are you ready? The song starts.
Any song will fit Are You Ready.
Are you ready? Not a bad impression, actually. Right, yeah.
What? It's just for us.
For an audience of one.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane told a story about
That's
a
annoying.
man
That's annoying.
who is too afraid to fly.
Do it
so
like he does in the
never
song,
did land.
because that's too much.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Do it like he does in the song, that's too much.
What do you want me to do?
It annoys when people fit extra syllables into words as well to make it fit.
Make it fit.
Fuck off. Just write a better song.
Now that she's
Much
back
kid
in
is
the
that allowed?
No, it's too
atmosphere,
far away from you.
I'm afraid that she might think of me as plain old Jane told a story
Oh,
about a
does it
man
quick,
who was too
yeah.
afraid to fly, so
I don't
he
think that's
never
how he does
did
it, though.
land. Tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet?
Oh, another song now.
Yeah, you'll know the
Finally
song.
get the chance to dance along
I'm
the
going back
light
to
of
the song, I
day.
Yeah, she's
He fancies
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
She's gone away.
He's obviously
in the
stayed-
world.
stayed
He stayed there.
planted.
And he's afraid that when she comes back, she'll think he's boring.
Yeah, plain old Jane.
She still loves her.
Yeah, not many people have sucked his dick. It's very unsucked.
Very unsucked.
Very unsucked, like Dino.
She's going to come back gaping.
Oh, bad?
You have to crawl on it in times of danger.
Like wearing a sock on your dick. That's what it
Yeah,
felt
that would.
like.
Yeah,
That's what it'll feel like.
yeah.
Loose.
I had I trusted somebody else to buy me some Jollies. Charlie's mate brought some
When was this?
ages ago. Charlie asked the mate to grab her some when she was out somewhere. She bought some and they were dead small. I don't know if it's an insult to me, but like I put it on, it hurts.
Oh, yeah, you Magnum condoms, mate.
They
I
hurt.
don't know, mate. I'm pretty sure they just come in one size.
No, these ones.
People talk about this all the time. Like,
get
oh, yeah, you
I'll
can
give
get
you one.
more than medium,
I'll
extra large.
I'll give you one.
You buy Durex from Tesco.
It's not Durex. It looks like a tablet. You know them tablets where they're thin
Yeah.
and it's like
Sure, one of them balloons. Since why you going to buy you some
That's
fucking
what it
balloons?
looks like.
balloon.
That's what it looks like.
It's a bit the right size for Toffa, isn't
No,
it?
because they're flavoured. They're more flavoured.
Fuck, I fucking blow this up.
You have to stretch it down.
Who buys flavoured condoms anyway?
Well, Charlie didn't buy them, mate. Brought
Mate,
them.
you can
You
get
don't want head with the fucking condom on.
Mate, the
Not a
glow in
fucking
the dark
chance.
ones. That's what you want.
like
Glow in
lightsaber.
the, you can get glow in the dark like
Like
lightsabers.
a
Mate, I
lightsaber.
guarantee she does not want to see your dick anyway. That's why the lights are
Looks
on.
like a lightsaber.
Like, dicks are disgusting creatures.
They are.
Some vaginas aren't much better.
Yeah, but of them,
But all dicks are dirty
the
looking.
dead tight. Remember for me, it's too tight. I'll wear that. Too tight.
Get them
I
again.
make you last longer, that will, mate.
Yeah, no, it's uncomfortably tight. I've got a
Restricted
fucking
blood flow.
back bean dick. No way, no. It's like a candle there. It's fucking...
Like a cube.
Like a tin of tuna.
It's a bit like a cube.
Yeah, it's like a tin of fucking... Yeah, it's like a tin... Well, a couple of tins of tuna.
3-pack, mate.
A 3-pack. A multi-pack of tuna.
Like a fucking
It's
pneumatic.
expensive, that is, mate. That's like gold dust.
Like a pneumatic press.
It's £6.50 for 3 tins of tuna. Fuck
Especially
that.
that already drained stuff, mate. That's changed my world, that has. Pre-drained
Good,
tuna.
innit?
Changed my world.
Oh my, yeah, pre-dry. It's good. You pay a little bit more, but it's good.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah, with a bit of sunflower oil, mate.
Yeah,
Sunflower
yeah.
oil's nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
Don't give
Goofy-
right
goofy
now, stop
joints.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, so he's travelling, blah, 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 blah. But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way?
Fuck off!
Tell me, did Venus blow your mind?
Vince Williams.
Williams, was it everything you
Or is it
wanted
that
to find?
fucking bloke from
And did
Sons of
you
Anarchy?
miss me while you were looking for yourself at that? Yeah, we've cracked the song,
yeah,
lads.
you've got it.
She's looking for herself. He's,
Trying to find herself, isn't she?
Yeah, he's a
And
bit.
she
He's
found
a bit
it.
gutted,
Some big thug called Jupiter spunked in her hair.
and apparently Venus as well.
She's learnt Taibo.
She
Yeah,
can
she
fuck one of
has.
the entire galaxy.
Maybe.
Venus and Jupiter.
Milky Way could be a euphemism for just semen, just lots of semen.
Bukak.
Yeah, could be.
Bukak. Probably a bukkake party.
Or Bukak.
Bukak. And he's just sitting at home being plain old Jane. Now, this next part is the part that I wanted to do, the next verse.
Oh, that's not the song.
That's most of the song.
Oh, is this
most
the
of song's
chicken
been
bit that
there.
you were on about?
This is the bit that just... Bear in mind, the whole song's been about... It's all been space themed, hasn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
it has, yeah.
Right, okay. Well, I'm gonna read the next part to you.
Metaphor for travel and...
So they wanted to obviously fit another verse in. So Milky Way, Venus, Jupiter, all of this shit, right?
Sun sailing across the sun.
Exactly.
Constellation.
Yes. Well played, Toffa. Big word. Now, can you imagine no love?
Done it again.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Just shout into it when it's right next to your lips.
Can you imagine no love, pride, deep fried chicken,
What?
your best friend always
Fair.
fucking off?
Fair. Can you imagine a world with no love, no pride, no deep fried chicken? Fucking hell, mate, you've lost me.
What's the difference between deep fried chicken and fried chicken?
The depth.
The depth.
But what difference is there? What's fried chicken now? Have I had
When
fried
something's
chicken?
deep fried, isn't it left in there longer?
I don't know.
So, fried is when you get fried out on the outside of the coating. Deep fried is when it's...
It'd be a thicker coat.
Thicker batter, I'd imagine.
What's KFC?
It's fried chicken.
Deep fried.
It's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, but is it deep fried?
Oh no, it's Kentucky Fried.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There was a
What's the difference between Kentucky Fried and deep?
KDFC.
Kentucky's the spicy, I think.
KDFC, yeah.
the herbs and
Secret blend of
spices,
herbs and spices, man. 11 different...
It's not a secret, that, mate. You can Google it.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's 11 of them, though.
You can Google it. Somebody leaked it. They went to someone's house and he showed someone the secret. Someone took a picture of it. It's on the internet, mate. You can look at it.
Shit. You mean I can go home at my own KFC?
You can have a go if you want, mate.
Ah, you're right.
The kitchen's not his domain, is it?
No. You have to move
No,
your shell out the way.
No, I'm a good... I cook. I do. I cook.
Did anybody else
God,
believe
mate.
that? No? No.
I'm the better cook.
Took him 10 years to get it out. He didn't believe himself.
I've been known to wash a pan or two in my time, thank you, Christopher.
I've put the kettle on once or
I
twice.
know how to make a hot beverage.
Yeah.
It's just I happen to have help in the house. Did it for me?
Help.
I'm joking. I'm just trying to be a dickhead now.
She Mexican. Can you imagine now love,
Mexican.
pride... She makes it down.
Actually don't. Actually won't.
Can you imagine...
Can't. It's all right. I'll cut that.
Can you imagine no love, pride, deep fried chicken? Your best friend always sticking up for you, even when I know you're wrong. Can you imagine no first dance?
We haven't got that either.
Freeze-dried romance, 5-hour phone conversation, the best soy latte that you've ever had.
Oh, get out of
and
here.
me.
He lost
Mate,
the soy
it
latte.
makes no sense.
Get out.
It makes no sense.
When he said 5-hour phone call, I went, fucking, that's a lot of your minutes.
Fuck that 5-hour phone call.
Like,
Well, this is a song from the 90s, isn't it?
yeah,
No, mate, no, this is I thought this was like a long, long time ago, but I swear to God, I researched it, and it was like
He looks like a
2001.
knob.
2001.
18 years.
So people would have control
possible.
of the minutes
Mate,
then?
it was back when you had like a $5 on your text.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd get you
Credit.
go to the shop and get your voucher,
Everyone had
you'd
credit.
scratch it off and put your credit on.
Yeah.
Mate, 5-hour phone call would cost you a fucking bomb.
yeah, fucking bollocks. That is.
Even if you use your 3 minutes.
Well, she'd be on the moon as well, so what's that cost?
Fucking hell, mate. That exchange rate, I don't know.
Maybe we should listen to the podcast before. Maybe that's it.
Because we were, to be fair, we were
Big on the moon.
Yeah, we were on the moon.
So can we break that down at all?
No.
Can you imagine no love, pride, deep fried chicken, your best friend always sticking up for you, even when I know you're wrong?
I think he's trying to say imagine a world with that good stuff in it. He just fucking loves deep fried chicken.
It really does.
He puts that on the same level as pride.
And love.
And love, pride, chicken.
Her best friend's always sticking up for her.
Give me fried chicken. See, even Freddie Mercury loved chicken.
Put that in our episode, didn't they?
And Dick.
Yep, he loved dick and fried chicken. Sometimes probably both together.
And cocaine.
And cocaine.
Can you imagine no first dance?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Yeah. Freeze-dried romance.
What does that
Fox
mean?
freeze-dried
Well, you
romance.
freeze dry coffee, don't you? So I suppose it's like you freeze it when it's dry, and then to have it at a later date. So maybe like a romance that's been stopped and then started again. So it's been put away for storage, and now they're trying to start it again because she's come back from travelling.
Oh, well done, Sean.
I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think what it is. I think, but
It's a good analogy,
he's
and
probably
it's
there
a good
going,
journey.
yep, that's it. That's what it
That's
is.
the
Yep,
one.
well
That's
done,
the one.
Sean. Yep,
Yep.
he's found that.
Fucking nailed it.
He's fucking he's found the hidden meaning there.
Yeah.
5-hour phone conversation.
No.
The best soy latte that you ever had,
Get out.
and me.
Fuck off.
Pussy.
So you're saying these are all the best things, and he's in that
Soy
list as well.
latte is in that list. And he's put himself in there, which
He's
is
put
nice.
himself in there, which is.
But we always put our own reviews, don't we? So, do you know what I mean? Like,
But then, like, what's your best friend always sticking up for you, even when I know you're wrong? That doesn't fit in that context in the slightest.
I don't know. Maybe she was his friend before she left.
No, don't be
He's trying to say, imagine a world where you've left and these are all the good things that have gone with you, kind of thing.
I think he's on about what's most important to him, and like if somebody's sticking up for you, well, that's what.
Maybe
Well,
you
but
best,
listen,
even when I know you're wrong.
You are. I'm so happy you're back. You're one of the most special things in the world to me. Things like loyalty, you, fried chicken.
No, but
these things are so important.
Freeze-dried romance.
Freeze-dried romances.
You like to think that mate would always have you back, even if he knows you're wrong. Like say, like I'll fuck somebody's missus, and I'm like, no, I did, and your mate knows you did, but he's like, you did. It's like they always get you back.
I've had mates that have number back even when I was on the right.
You stole that, no, I did, and you know I've stole it. You don't fucking steal anything. What about?
I'd back you up like that, but if there was anything face to face,
Oh, if violence was,
yeah.
if anything was going to get violent, he did, 100%. Fucking did he? I got a video of him doing it. He did it. Punch him.
yeah, it's a cunt, isn't it?
You like soy lattes? Have him.
I'll listen for you if you want.
Is he fucking about again? He's a cunt, ain't he?
Yeah, have him.
But tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get a chance to that? That's the same.
Does the chorus change?
I don't think
Nah,
there
it's
Frustrates me
the
in songs
same.
with the chorus.
I don't.
Yeah,
Sometimes you should have
it's
the
the
same
same.
chorus.
And then he goes like this: nah, 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 nah,
Hey, Jude.
nah, 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 nah. And did you finally get the chance to dance along the line today?
Maybe she's asking him loads of questions.
Nah, 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 nah. Maybe this is just their answers.
Nah.
Nah, 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 nah.
Will you touch
nah,
it?
nah.
Nah.
And did you fall from a shooting star? Fall from a shooting star? Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah.
Are you ready?
I know you're lonely, looking for yourself. Nah, 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 nah. No,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. Yeah, mate. So that was a song.
That's a weird ass song that he's dropped to Jupiter.
Weird that is, isn't it?
It is
It's quite
weird.
clear what the message is, and I think we've nailed the message. The message is she's gone away, sucked lots of dick, and come back, and he's just the same bloke. Same bloke working in the same 9 to 5 job. He's not moved out of his fucking parents' basement, or he's like moved in next door.
And she's come back with all these like hippie flowers in her hair.
Comb
I've
in
seen
her
the
hair.
world. I'm a new
comb in her
person.
hair.
You know,
Doing Thai
seed
bar.
in her hair.
Seed in her hair, yes. And probably a couple of STDs.
Just the big three.
Just the big three.
What are the big three?
Gonorrhea, chlamydia, and AIDS.
AIDS is definitely a biggie. It's definitely there.
I'm HIV positive about that.
Ba, 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 ba.
If that was a family fortunes question, what would be the top answer? What is the worst STD?
AIDS.
Survey says.
HIV.
Oh, that's
It'll
not
fucking
hurt.
kill you, man.
Yeah, but no,
gonorrhea.
not anymore.
Gonorrhea.
I think
Gonorrhea
rich.
is bad.
Gonorrhea is bad.
What's the one you
Chlamydia's-
can't get rid of chlamydia, can you?
Gonorrhea.
No, you can get rid of chlamydia.
You get rid
you
of
can't
as
get rid
well.
of herpes.
Which is the one that stops you having kids?
But then there's difference.
Chlamydia.
You got STDs and STIs. So we're talking about STDs or STIs.
What's the difference?
Well, one's an infection. One's
Oh,
a
you can get rid of it.
Disease is disease stays.
Yeah, so things like warts, genital warts, that's a disease.
because
Once you've got it, you've got it forever.
Yeah.
Genital warts. You big massive fucking warts on your knob.
Molly's
That's
friend.
gotta be bad.
I'll say it, I don't care. Molly's friend banged somebody and she got a skin infection on her vagina, and she has to like freeze it like every few weeks. And her vagina is blue.
Z, have you seen
Oh,
it?
blue waffle.
Picture.
No, it's not blue waffle. It's just like because of the freeze spray that you use, the whole thing.
No,
goes
blue
blue.
waffle's an infected
Don't get me blue waffle.
twat.
I don't want
Is
to see
it different? I
mate.
thought it was the same thing though, isn't it?
No.
waffle
It's
disease?
this freeze spray that you have to put on.
Ah, okay.
So it's just like a blue freeze.
That
Like
causes
a sheet.
lesions. Blue
Yeah.
waffle disease.
This is like it was a skin disease from being like unclean or something. But she got it through sex. It's not technically an STD, but it's a skin on skin contact.
Right,
She could have got it anywhere on the
Shaking
body.
his hand, like it just happened to be
Yeah,
the vagina.
yeah. It has to be. It just happens to be his dick in her vagina. Horrible that is.
Horrible
Dirty
that
ass bitch. Skank she is. Hater.
Proper.
Did not wear protection.
No. Always wear a rubber.
Right, we're ready to end the show.
Okay, see ya, thanks.
What banter? @ Master Debaters on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all that shit.
The usual social media.
We've had some reviews from Canada recently,
Oh,
which
sorry, one.
is nice.
Anonymous Canada.
Anonymous Canadian listener, thank you very much. We like seeing them.
Yeah.
Giz more. We've had a decent month as well.
We are still big in Israel.
We should pick a country every time we record and just throw out random
Oh,
words
focus
about
it for them.
Yeah, like
this
Canada. Oh, Maple
This is
Leafs.
Taylor Swift. Start talking
Oh,
about
it's okay.
Tim Hortons and
Yeah.
what's that thing they have with cheese and fries and stuff, and they have something, don't they? Poutine. That's a famous. That's
Don't even rule Russia.
what's that? Poutine. Big fan of that.
Yes,
Yeah. You know, Poutine.
Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin. You can't sit here. The seat's taken.
The seat's taken.
Lithuania.
Taken.
Lithuania. We're big in
There's a
Lithuania.
couple in Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Yeah, big
With
in
the green and
Lithuania.
red flag.
Yeah, man, Lithuania.
Lithuania. Patreon is still a thing that we do. We do radio shows. We do extra bits.
Sign up for Patreon.
There is currently a video diary that me and Sean did when we went to London that includes lots of lovely footage from
guys.
our trip to London. When we left live that day, but I watched that back. This is... I know people that are watching this now will have seen it, so I don't need to put a clip in. You can also watch what we're doing now. You can watch Michael stare at his arms for an hour.
Flex them as well occasionally.
Yeah. And us not look at the camera because we
Yeah,
keep
the whole
forgetting.
episode. So, if you enjoy looking at this side of my face, please make sure you subscribe, like and
The camera's
subscribe.
there, but the monitor's there.
The problem is we usually have the camera on top of the
We
monitor.
do, yeah. So we're looking constantly at the monitor.
We can just move the monitor next time, lads.
We can.
Or the
We can
camera.
put the camera on top
Or
of
we
it.
can move
we
the
can
camera.
put the table
We can
there.
just move the table. A little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know why we didn't do that.
I think we wanted the backdrop or something.
Oh yeah,
Before.
because your fridge is
But
there.
you can't see anything
The
behind us.
fridge is there. There's your
Yeah.
fridge.
But you can put us there and then angle us that way.
You need to put.
Like if Sean ducks down, you can see my lovely vase.
Or is it vase?
Vase.
Ask me 15 again.
That's sexual assault.
Okay.
No, I consented.
Hashtag not
He
okay.
did more than consented.
Never
Consented
once.
for
Never
years.
once did. You deserved it. Did you deserve it?
I initiated it.
Yeah, well, did you though? Doesn't matter, Sean.
It does. I bet just now. When I bet when I was a kid.
Doesn't matter. Shame.
For shame.
Two consenting adults. For shame. It's because we're both men. Is that the problem?
No.
You
Look
homophobe.
at him.
Yeah, it's getting me out.
I had an argument on Facebook not so long ago.
like
About
it.
they were sexualising tickling and saying that they
Russell
needed
Brand, isn't
to
it?
get permission from their child before
Yeah.
they tickle them.
Russell Brand started
To
it.
make sure it's
apparently,
okay.
they've done study into tickling kids, and it can fuck your kids up if you tickle your kids.
Fuck off.
It can
Fuck
them up.
off.
Yeah.
It's tickling, mate.
he
I'm not
said-
tickling the dick.
Yeah, but you know, tickling was a form of torture, wasn't it? That's why they discovered that tickling was a thing.
He's saying,
off.
he
No.
says because you're physically imposing something on someone who doesn't want it.
I couldn't give a fuck. It's tickling, mate. It's
tickling.
It's funny.
I tickle
Kid
my
laughs.
kids. As soon as they say, Dad, stop, I stop. Says that's it done.
And then I start again because it's funny, and then I stop. Mate, it's fucking bullshit. Fucks me off, loud.
There is-
Don't sexualise stuff, anything at all. We keep
There are
don't
parents
sexualise
now.
it.
bad at the minute.
There are parents now that have to like I've taught my kid. I had a conversation with my child about consent.
Stop it! The kid's 4. He doesn't need to know.
Child. It's a child.
Let him be a fucking kid.
Let him have a kid, a childhood, man.
Fucking stupid, man.
If he sexually assaults somebody, have a conversation with him.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, right? I'm not even nearly saying it's awful that it happens, but it happens to, say if it happens to 0.5, and I want to clarify that 0.5% that it happens to,
Yeah.
it's fucking awful for him, and I wish it didn't happen to him, but it's 0.5%. If we went through and told every single child about it, then those children then have got those notions in their mind, and that fear in their mind, when that's just, you've ruined the innocence of all the kids for that 0.5%,
Yeah.
which again, I reiterate that it is awful. But
Okay, I'll stress. That's
it's
enough.
still 0.5%, and then you're going along the whole spectrum of children and putting those thoughts and those fears into their minds, and it's irrational.
It is wrong.
It's irrational for 99.5% of the world.
I think
It's fucking
there
stupid.
was that thing, wasn't there, ages ago, where someone went on telly and said, that you're supposed to get, it's wrong for you to change your kids' nappies without consent.
Yeah.
And that you should...
I'm sorry, 2-day-old.
You must
Do you
change
mind
your
if I
own-
change your nappy? Because he's got fucking shit on his arm.
Is that yes or no?
That's not about crying.
My impression's been on point tonight.
That's the cry of a man who's heard that before. But then I think most people rally behind that to say it was bullshit and then that's completely ridiculous. And
It is
for the
ridiculous.
majority of people, it is. But like the tickling thing was like, like it's what's called, isn't it? Like if I bath Ava, like, do you know what I mean? Like some people are saying that's wrong, that I shouldn't be doing that. I'm a dad. Bath your kid. I'm a bather.
We're about kissing her.
I'll kiss Ava. I'll kiss her.
Mate,
today,
I don't
I'll-
give a flying fuck. I don't kiss Paige on the lips anymore because Paige is 11, and it feels uncomfortable for both of us. I don't think she'd want to do it, and I don't do it. Libby's 4. If I say Libby, give me a kiss, or she says, Dad, give me a kiss, let me kiss on the lips. I've got no problem with it. There was all that problems with David Beckham kissing his
I'll kiss
kid
his son
on
on
the
the
lips.
lips.
Fuck off,
Mate,
Fuck
when I
off.
say to Ava, I say, Ava, give
It's
us
a
a
sign
kiss.
of affection.
Okay, give us a
I'm not
kiss.
sticking my tongue down a fucking
Well,
throat.
exactly, as long as you're not doing that, you go.
Exactly. It's fucking stupid.
When I say to Ava, gives a kiss, she'll either put a cheek out or kiss me with the lips. And let her, she picks.
Exactly.
That's it. I'll just
Fuck off,
go
man.
whatever she,
It's my kid. I don't give a
It
shit.
is wrong. It is wrong. To the point where you're thinking, like, eventually you're about to hug your kids.
Exactly.
We need as well.
You already can't smack them.
No, this is something that we need.
shouldn't
We need
smack
dad's toilets as well.
You shouldn't smack her.
Like, like you got the women's change. We need toilets for the men's toilet. Need changing pads in. They're about to start pissing me off.
Yeah.
Why haven't we got changing things in
Yeah,
our
we
toilets?
should,
Why do we?
yeah.
But little things like Ava needs a toilet, and I'm with her. I'm not taking her in the men's because she's old enough now to start. Do you know what I mean?
But
She's 5.
Same toilet though.
Yeah, but I don't know if I could take her in the men's, and I'm not going to go in the women's, so I end up taking like the disabled or the joint toilets.
Pisses herself out.
You piss yourself.
Piss yourself.
You learn to hold it. You learn to do. Yeah, no. So I take her in like the same, but we need like, I don't know. Kids have their own toilets. Fuck it. If you get one for any other reason, everyone's got their own fucking toilets these days.
because they still need. Well, I suppose so. But you've got to go in.
There's more kids than there are. There's many kids as there are disabled people. Do you know what I mean? I'm throwing that out without any
There's
research.
more kids. No, there's more kids.
Just saying, yeah.
I'm just making stats up.
Throwing
now.
that out there.
I'm just throwing that out, but I'd estimate
Well,
there
you
are
say
more
with
children
confidence,
than
it's
Definitely
people
true.
sure. People
Definitely
believe
true.
that.
Yeah, so why haven't we got kids' toilets, man?
I don't know.
Dedicated parents and child toilets. Got fucking around
We
party
have.
There
spaces.
should just be parents and child toilets.
Yeah, I've got those toilets, mate.
Not
You know, the
everywhere.
disabled. Not everywhere.
Not everywhere. No, I'm not saying everywhere by any stretch.
If there's-
There are parents and children. They're just called.
There's
I
a
know, I've
family
seen it,
toilet.
I've seen it.
Debenhams have got family toilets.
Yeah,
haven't
family
they?
toilet. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You've
I
got
know
the
from,
changing
like-
table. You've got like the
Yeah,
The little
like-
toilet and a big toilet.
and the
yeah.
lower toilet.
So, I've only seen them at a place like Alton Towers and Drayton Manor and big
Yeah,
family
it's not
events like
everywhere,
that.
but-
Debenhams in Birmingham have got one.
Well done, Debenhams. Well done, you, for being so... Well done.
And in Liverpool, I had a banging shit in one. Banging. As a hunter, so he just sort of had to look the other way and just sit there because I need to keep my eye on you, but I'm going to shit myself, so just don't look at me because it's weird. You need to be in here so I can keep my eye on you. But I'm having a poo.
I can't leave me face the door now.
Yeah, you
Face
got
the
to
door.
don't look at me.
Face the door.
Don't fucking
Don't
touch
turn
that.
around!
Don't touch
Don't
that.
fucking turn around!
Don't touch that.
Don't touch the door! Don't touch the door! It's
Don't
dirty.
touch it.
It's dirty.
What's his number say, Dad?
Yeah.
Call who?
Call what?
Yeah. What's this red wire do? Don't pull the red wire.
Do you know what we don't do anymore? People don't write poems inside toilets. I used to enjoy reading them. You know, the dirty poems people put on the side of the doors and the jokes and stuff. People don't do it anymore.
There was an old man from Limerick.
Yeah?
That kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, the people don't do it. The toilet graffiti standards have dropped dramatically over the last 10, 15
Well, at
years.
school, it was just about people being gay.
Yeah,
John's
You read
gay.
it and you go, do you know what I mean? Like, for entertainment.
Hayley sucks everybody off.
That is one of the big problems with mobile phones, is that there's no more fucking in-toilet entertainment
There is a
anymore.
banging bit of graffiti. There's a skate park by my house and a banging bit of graffiti. And it's something about John bought a dildo for his nan, but he loved using it so much that he nicked it from her. And that's it.
That's lengthy, that is. That's lengthy.
It's a dead good bit of graffiti. It's dead good.
It's a statement, isn't it, more than graffiti?
Tremendous. Tremendous.
So, we've been Master Debaters. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, that's it.
We just go on and on and on, and then it just kind of ends.
On and on.
Damn, that shit was dope.